10.3 is on evaluating expressions. That means solving them, coming up with an answer, which we tend to like doing. And it's pretty slick. I don't think you're going to have much trouble with this one. But let's take a look. These are your notes. It says when evaluating expressions, you substitute a value or number in for the variable, and then you just calculate it or solve it. Okay, so here's a couple of examples. Now, remember that when you look at something like this expression, 3p plus 5, 3p means 3 times p. When you have a number beside a variable, remember that means you will always multiply. Okay, so here it says p is actually 2. So we're telling what the variable is. Okay, we're giving it a value. So then we stick it in there. So instead of 3p, we have 3 times p plus 5. Don't forget order of operations, right? We always multiply before adding. So 3 times 2 is 6, and then we add our 5 to get 11. Awesome. Okay, example 2. We have 8 minus 2y. That's our expression. And then it's saying y equals 3. So instead of the y in there, we put the 3. So it looks like this. 8 subtract 2 times 3. Now, what are we going to do here? Are we going to multiply or are we going to subtract first? Remember your order of operations. That's right. We're going to multiply first. So 2 times 3 is 6. And then we just bring everything else down. Then we have 8 take away 6. Leaves us with 2. Okay, nothing too tricky. I'm going to throw some at you here. Let's go 4n plus 6 when n equals 1. Okay, so this is going to look, actually, feel free to pause. Okay, now I'll go ahead and do it. So n equals 1. So that means I'm going to stick the the 1 in for the n. So that means we have 4 times 1 plus 6. That's a tricky one, hey? 4 times 1 is 4 plus 6 is 10. Okay, do another one over here. 5, trying to be creative here. 5b minus 8. Okay, when b equals, I'm going to give you the value for b. The value for b is 4. Okay, so we substitute the 4 in for the b. So this becomes 5 times 4 minus 8. And remember, we're multiplying before we subtract. So 5 times 4 is 20 minus 8 gives us 12. Okay, is that making a little bit of sense? I hope so. Okay, I'm going to give you another one. What if we went 9 minus 2L when L equals 3? Okay, so we substitute it in. So 9 take away 2 times L is 3, right? So 2 times 3. What are we doing first here? Are we multiplying or subtracting? We're going to multiply, order of operations, right? So 2 times 3 is 6. Everything else is just brought down. So 9 take away 6 leaves you with 3. Okay. Okay, how about this one? 4m minus 3y. Ooh, Mr. Lowe, that's crazy. M equals 6 and y equals, let's go 5. Okay, so then we have 4 times m, which is 6. 4 times 6 minus 3 times 5. So we're going to multiply first. You can do it in however many steps you want, but you can actually do both of those in the same step. So 4 times 6 is 24 minus 3 times 5 is 15. Okay, so now you just subtract them. And you should get, I think it's 9, isn't it? You betcha. 9. So it doesn't matter how many variables. As long as you're told what these numbers are, you should be good to go. Right? And that is the end of 10.3. That's how that one works.